Now, you know the saying that whatever you can visualize, you can achieve and actualize. I like the rhyme there. Well, we're about to be motivated this morning with Tunde Daniels as we talk about the power of self-discipline. Welcome, sir. It's great to have you. Good morning.
Thank you.
Now, this is one that really, it comes home because this is something that I think everyone, okay, let me just talk for myself. It's something that I think I need to learn a bit more, the power of self-discipline. Now, with all due respect to you, almost everybody these days is a motivational speaker on social media and all that. So they talk about discipline, talk about it, self-discipline you cannot achieve if you don't, find a way to rhyme it and all of that. What exactly, first of all, let's talk about self-discipline. What does it exactly mean to be self-disciplined? Thank
you very much, Mike. It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Now, self-discipline is you doing what you should be doing when you should do it, whether you feel like doing it or not.
Wow. Let's go over that. That's sharp and straight to the point. Once again, let's go over that definition.
Yeah. It is doing what you should be doing when you should be doing it, whether you feel like doing it or not.
Because that is the major problem. You know, we tend to work with our feelings when we are gingered. Okay, hey, let's do this. But then, hey, come on, it doesn't always last and then we don't get to do this. How does someone develop self-discipline?
Thank you very much. Before I go into that, do you know that we have 36 states in Nigeria?
Sure.
There's one other state that many people are going into now. It is called the someday state. Someday state because people push what they should do today to someday. I'll get that job done someday. I'll spend time with my family someday. I will be able to write the test, do the exam, and earn more someday. And that is really putting a lot of people down. To develop self-discipline, you must understand that there is time for everything.
Wow. So how do you, now the point is we all think procrastination is the major issue here.
Absolutely.
Having to put things forward and all of that. But I think almost everyone has that time in your life where there are one or two things that you push forward. Now the point is, how much of things can you push forward? What kind of things should you keep to do at the time you're supposed to do that? What kind of things can you put forward? Because you might, once in a while, you might need to put one or two things forward. And
that's the problem. The moment you begin to think, I can push this forward, it becomes part of you. Discipline has to do with you knowing what to do at the right time.
So are you saying it's possible that 100% that you do everything you're supposed to do at the right time? Is it possible that a human can 100% do everything at the right time?
Nothing is impossible.
Okay.
Now, that belief is very, very important. I must believe that I have what it takes to do what is at stake. Okay. Now, there are some things we cannot push forward. Because once you begin to do that, it becomes part of you. You know, patterns, once we are used to something, it's difficult to get out of it.
How do you break out of this exactly? When you're used to procrastinating and then you have to discipline yourself, how can you break out of that particular state?
You must have a to-do list. Start with that.
So you start with writing a to-do list.
It is very, very important. Okay. Write it and follow it through. You must.
Is there any way to check yourself? I can write them and then if I don't follow it, I come tomorrow, okay, and all of that. How can I check myself to ensure that I do those things that are there that I've written down?
Two ways. Number one, have someone that you are very, very close to, somebody that can put you on a check.
Okay.
Somebody that will ask you, Mike, how far?
Wow.
And then you must also have a drive.
A drive.
You must be self-driven. Because when the Agamadis are jump, and nobody is saying, it does that I've tried. There must be something pushing you to go after success.
Okay, so write it down, push yourself, get somebody, probably somebody that's close to you that can check you.
Yes.
And then find, is there any other thing that we need to do after these first two things?
Yeah, I need to warn people because once we are not self-disciplined, two things is likely to happen.
Okay.
Number one, we will give up so easily because there's nothing you want to achieve in life without challenges. Once the challenges started coming up, an undisciplined person will say, well, I can't continue. And then the second problem is that we give in easily to shortcuts.
Wow.
Because you cannot face the right thing to do. You begin to look for a shortcut. And shortcut will eventually cut us down.
Cut it down. I love the way you rhyme and all of that. Thank you very much. The power of self-discipline. So with self-discipline, we can achieve all that we need to achieve.
Absolutely.
Okay, someone says the harder you work, the luckier you become. Thank you very much. It was good having you on the show today.